What's up gamers, DreamcastGuy here, reviewing today's Sonic Mania. When you first turn on this title and watch our blue hedgehog go racing off at the speed of sound, it can be hard not to imagine that this is some sort of leaked, unreleased Sega sequel we never got to beat. With its gorgeous art, modern music, and retro world design, this project really takes you back to the past for a great new adventure. In the 16-bit era, Sonic and Mario were locked in a constant war to see who could dominate the console market, but they took very different routes to accomplish this. While Mario focused on building giant lands, Sonic stayed simple, just giving players weird environments to run through and awesome pixelated robots to battle. As time went on though, Sega's famous series tried to grow and expand and lost a big chunk of its dedicated following along the way. Somehow in 2017 we're finally getting what millions of fans have been begging for, a true return to form, a game that just unleashes us as the blue blur in an all-new set of 2D environments. If you grew up with a Genesis in your home like I did, many of these levels will have a familiar element to them. Mania almost feels like a remix of classic Sonic games occasionally, and yet, as soon as you let your guard down and think that this is all old tricks, that's when you'll get hit with another surprise. There isn't much story here, but there doesn't need to be. Dr. Robotnik has stolen some Chaos Emeralds and is warping reality because, well, he's evil and that seems like a great thing to do. We take on the role of either Tails, Knuckles, or of course Sonic, and it's our mission to blast through stages, free our captured animal buddies, and blow up some bad guys. Every zone is based around a particular theme, like casinos, nature, or the Wild West. On paper, that could basically sound like any project from this franchise. However, the reason Mania works so amazingly well is that it only worries about one thing: being fun. Okay, now that probably sounds cliche, but I'm being totally genuine. The developer who made this is a guy by the name of Christian Whitehead. All throughout his childhood, he was obsessed with Sonic, to the point where when he was done mastering every aspect of the games, he learned to make one himself. Online, he crafted his own retro Hedgehog titles, and shockingly, Sega themselves could see his overwhelming passion for the series, so they gave him a job. Mania plays like a love letter because of that eternal dedication. Every level is stacked up like a multi-layered maze of enjoyment, crammed full of secret item boxes and portals to bonus rounds. These extra stages have you testing your reaction speed and doing stuff like chasing a UFO, but the moment you screw up, you're bounced back to the last zone you were in. All of this takes place in one fluid motion, which is the most important detail of a perfect Sonic experience. We're filling the shoes of a creature that's all about radically fast running, and they nailed that flawlessly. The only time you'll stop to catch your breath is when you're spinning that millisecond choosing which path to dash down next. You're figuring out how to crush the monster in front of you, or you land in an arena for a crazy boss fight. It's here where Mania shines by far the brightest. I won't spoil anything, but just for an example, let me show you two quick fights to explain why I think the bosses are so freaking awesome. This dude here is an icy sword swinging cyborg that freezes you solid with each dodge you miss, and yet, when you avoid his attacks, you can hit his torso to blow him up. That alone is really amusing and shows the creative design efforts that went into making this game feel different while sticking to its roots. But this other boss actually made me laugh out loud with raw glee when I reached it. A spin-off Sonic that people don't talk about often is Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine, a puzzler released 25 years ago. Well, buckle up your boots, because one of the encounters we have against the mad scientist himself randomly drops you into a device where Eggman challenges you to a freaking clash of Mean Bean Machine. No, I can't calm down. This is freaking 2017 and I'm playing Mean Bean Machine on my PlayStation 4. Suddenly being switched from top speed running to frantically moving pieces around on a board to form lines is hilarious, and it displays that they wanted Mania to be unique. Honestly, this is one of the biggest and best surprises of the year for me, due to the fact that I was enthralled with every moment of this adventure. From challenging my friends to competitive races, mastering all three playable characters, or just using time attack mode to relive epic sections of earlier levels, there's so much to love. If I had one complaint, it's that I do wish it was slightly longer. 4 hours is a decent length for a 16-bit Sonic, but when the end credits came, I so badly just wanted a tiny bit more track, and yet I suppose that is a sign of some truly addictive gameplay. Okay, so we've heard some good and some bad, but let's go over the ratings board and put a big number on it. I am giving Sonic Mania a 9 out of 10. Whether you're into old school gaming or not, this is really something everyone should play. It's pretty cheap and definitely a retro style of fun that you won't see anywhere else. Thanks so much for watching, gamers. This has been DreamcastGuy with another review. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, share with your friends, and subscribe if you haven't already. But do me the biggest favor of all and keep dreaming. If at any point in this video you heard a little buzzing noise, it was actually my cat sitting in the corner. She is purring so freaking loud for no reason. Hey, chill. Oh, hi. I'm just working on the next video. If you want to see what it is, go ahead and click this button and you can subscribe. Also, if you click these video links, you can see my latest review and my latest top 10. Now I'm just going to sit here for a minute and wait for you to subscribe. Oh, I guess I could put on these giant glasses. I literally found these on a roller coaster.